Salutations, and welcome back to Team Fortress 2. I am currently playing Team Fortress 2. I've done a lot more practice, well, a lot more. I've done a little more practice since the last time that I recorded a video on this, since the last video, some might say. So, there might be a few more interesting things for me to do. I also probably will not do all that much more interesting, right? Like, don't expect anything crazy, but, you know, who knows, maybe I will display some of immense improvement in skill that I haven't noticed myself because I've been too busy. There's something in my throat, apparently. Because I've been too busy playing the game instead of paying attention to if I'm improving or not. I did kind of join in the middle of the game, so we're not going to be able to be here for the entire thing. We're not going to have been here... Okay, I'm getting shot by somebody. We will not have been here from start to finish, but I'm sure that's fine, maybe. I don't think that I have enough time right now to record all the way through an entire game. We'll see. Alright, with any luck, we will be able to avoid getting sniped from halfway across the map again. I think that that would be a good plan. Or I'm just going to get hit straight on with some explosive weapon and die anyway. Not exactly sniping, but still results in my death. I mean, it seems like we are doing pretty well. They have 40 some odd seconds left remaining before they lose. And we've got quite a few people here to prevent them from doing the thing that they require to win. So, I think we're in a pretty good spot. I don't think that I've gotten any kills or assists or really anything. I have not helped at all with pretty much anything, I guess. But there's still time in the round. Okay, I'm gonna get burned to death with a flamethrower. Well, it looks like the mission is going to end while I am not actually participating, while I am respawning. Although there is overtime right now, but yeah, no. That's the end of the game. I didn't do anything. Hooray! Alright, let's get this payload moving. Now we're on blue team. I'm sure that people who play TF2 are very familiar with how that works, but for anyone of my viewers who do not play TF2 on the regular, we're on blue team now, and trying to move the payload. And trying not to get killed by all of the various enemy players. It's pretty intuitive if you know anything about video games. Hey look, a scout. Alright. There aren't, I feel, that many opportunities for me to display some stuff, but I have learned a few things, right? For example, check this out. I can rocket jump now. That's a thing that I learned how to do a little bit ago while I was not playing or recording, but I can kind of do some rocket jumps, so that might wind up being useful if I do continue playing Team Fortress 2. Like, for instance, if I do this, I can kind of, well, expose myself to the enemy players, partially, but also get the jump on them by hopping up over a hill and firing rockets at them. I don't think it was a terribly effective move that time, but in the future, it might be. Alright, there's a demo man here, and they are going to blow me up with skill and grace, but if I can just avoid enough... Oh, hey, look, there's somebody here. I'm going to try and point-blank shoot them with a shotgun and miss, and also... Oh, they were on 19 health. I guess I didn't quite miss. Maybe. Alright. Oftentimes I feel like the main reason I win any game is just because I have a competent team, so... Yeah, a lot of the winning that you ever see me doing usually is just the result of other people, either the enemies making mistakes or any team that I might be on being really, really good, or just okay enough to avoid not being worse than the other team. That sentence definitely came together very well. Alright, well, it's that same demo man person, and I'm again trying to shoot them with a shotgun. That time I did not pull it off very well at all. Alright, I don't know where the enemies are, but if I rocket jump, I can take massive quantities of fall damage and get a single hit on one of the enemy soldiers. All in a day's work, what can I say? Oh look, I got a kill. That's fantastic. I never do that. Alright, there is an enemy heavy, and I am not in a fantastic place to do anything about it. Though I got sniped from halfway across the map, it was not the heavy's doing. But we are pretty close to the end now, and if I just take enormous quantities of fall damage again, I really ought to do something about that. See, there are a lot of items that I've seen that I feel would be very useful, but I can't really use them because I don't own them, really. So I wind up in this situation where I would love to take less fall damage, but I just can't, because I don't have the means to do so. Oh look, a flamethrower. In my face. Let's try and get a few of these people to stop paying attention to us. I'm sure that we can convince Red Team to stop paying attention to us while we beat them in every conceivable manner. Because that would make sense, right? They wouldn't want to win the game. Oh hey look, a scout. I cannot aim for the life of me. Alright, well, thankfully there was a friendly spy here to help me out. Yeah, well, it didn't matter all that much because I could not heal and I had minimal quantities of health. We are so close to beating Red Team right now. We just need a little bit further and it'll be fine, but it is also basically directly next to their respawn point, which is not ideal for our capacity to get it that little extra bit further. I really ought to recharge before I run in guns, well, no guns blazing actually. I do not have any guns blazing because I have not reloaded my guns. Alright, it is literally on the verge, but you need to not run in past sentry guns that kill you and melt you in seconds. Alright. I think this is it. Final push. Alright, we got it. And I fall over dead. That was all intentional, all part of the plan. Okay, we're gonna try and do a little bit of one more round, though I really don't think that I have enough time to do much of one round, so it might wind up just being like half of a round. You know, if we win, I might do until we win this. If we lose this round, then I'll do it until we lose this round. Either way, I'm probably not going to stick around for the entire time. I'll abandon my team, but I'm sure that they won't mind. Alright, time to return to the war. War is hell, after all, and I am very familiar with that place. And now we can utilize rocket jumping to get directly to the cart. Fantastic, and now I'm in the direct line of fire of the enemy heavy. All part of the plan. Alright, well I have no health, so I'm going to attempt to retreat and fail miserably. Alright, it's time to pull out all of the epic plays. Alright, everyone's behind this building, and I completely wasted that rocket jump. It doesn't matter. Alright, looks like we are basically about to lose, so I might wind up actually being able to stay the entire round, or the entire game. It all depends on if we can rally or if the enemy team is just going to continue to prevent us from moving anywhere. We really did not make very much progress whatsoever. I mean, it's basically what I said, where if I have a team that actually kind of knows what they are doing, then I probably will do fine. And if I don't, well, I will not do fine. Well, actually, I'm probably not going to do fine either way. It's just, it feels better if I have a team that wins the game for me. Whereas, if I don't win, then all of my failures feel like they are just going to stand in my face. Rip. Alright, from this vantage point, I am sure to be completely and totally safe. Alright, there's somebody immediately flying to kill me. I was not completely and totally safe whatsoever. Yeah, it is not looking good for the old red team right now. I think that we are getting our... We're getting ourselves served on a silver platter, essentially. This is not ideal in any sense of the word. Unfortunately, I am very, very certain that I do not have anywhere near enough time to do the rest of this round, so we are probably going to leave very, very shortly. Which is unfortunate, but there's not a whole lot I can do about it. I do apologize for that if anyone really, really wanted to see the conclusion of this round. I'm sure that my team is going to pull off a rousing, successful comeback after I make my departure, but unfortunately we will not. Well, we might actually be able to see the end of this round because we are about to lose, so might as well just wait for that to happen, I guess. Well, there it goes. Very tragic for us, but what can you do? You win some, you lose some. That's what I always say. Honestly, it might be time to see if I can figure out how to use any of the other classes. Maybe I'll branch out in the future, shortly, soon. Maybe I won't. I don't know. It's a whole world of possibilities. But either way, that is going to be it from me for this video of Team Fortress 2. I hope you enjoyed, and stay safe. Goodbye.